and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm not so horrific, and today I want to talk to you guys about something a little different. Now, before I get started, for those of you wondering where the new Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer reaction video is at, I haven't watched the trailer yet. I've been trying, kind of failing, but trying to avoid seeing the new stuff. Thank you, Tumblr, for making that difficult. But that will be in next week's video if they decide to make another trailer. They probably will. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today I want to talk to you guys about the new policies that were put in place about YouTube's monetization. Now, if you've heard these new rules, you might not think that they apply to me because a lot of my videos, I try to keep them pretty PG. But even some of my, but the thing is that I actually do have videos that the thing is I actually do have some videos that would lose their monetization. Some of my more popular videos that would lose the monetization on them if YouTube decided to take them away from me. For those of you who have been with me for a while, might have seen my top 5 Black History Month video, where I counted down the top 5 episodes of Black history and racism in cartoons, and that right there would lose its monetization because it's a controversial subject. It's about racism and that stuff. Obviously, I don't have any kind of adult humor or language in my videos. Sometimes I do, but I try to keep those out of my Pokemon videos just because I know that Pokemon is a children's series. It's intended for ages 10 and up, and there are a lot of kids out there who like Pokemon, so I try to keep those PG. But there have been other videos where I do let my language get a little higher, not like PewDiePie or Cub Scouts level, but I'll still let loose a little, and that can cause me to lose monetization on some of my other videos. Like in the Pokemon Go video, that was there's controversy and there was some light swearing in there. Like, I know I said I try to keep Pokemon videos pretty light, but that was a little bit different. It's a heavier subject. You know, I don't promote drugs or substances or anything like that, but Pokemon is the reason it has the rating that it has is it's got mild cartoon violence. That can cause me to lose monetization, even though nothing serious ever happens in Pokemon. There's still violence. It's still cute little monsters beating the snot out of each other, and that could be considered violence. Now, hopefully, YouTube is smart enough to know the difference between light usage and heavy usage, between safe for all audiences and only appropriate for adults. I try to keep my videos for all ages, but I could still get hit by this, especially with how vague they tend to be. Like, for example, before it lists all of the rules, it says includes but is not limited to. Therefore, YouTube has just reserved the right to go out and pick and choose which videos they deem to be advertiser friendly. And let me just talk about the advertiser friendly part, because this is what really ticks me off. This makes me so angry. Now, aside from the fact that I follow 2 YouTubers who play Yandere Simulator, which is an adult game, I don't usually watch a whole lot of adult videos out there. I mean, I'll watch Nostalgia Critic from time to time, but I'm not I personally don't take enjoyment out of going out and finding these heavily adult shows or videos. I tend to stay on the younger side because I've found that a lot of adult content out there, that at least that what I've seen, tends to rely a little too much on their adult content and less on the writing. And I'd much rather have a story that, or I'd much rather have a show that relies on its storytelling to keep my attention than, oh hey, look at this hot dude, look at this hot chick and how scandalously she's dressed. It's not my thing. I have nothing against people who like that stuff. It's just not something that I personally find enjoyment out of. And probably my least favorite genre is horror. I never go onto YouTube and look up stuff for horror. So this is why I'm bringing this up. Almost every time I go onto YouTube to watch a video, I find a trailer for some random horror film. It's like, I don't watch horror. I don't want to see horror. Quit trying to show me horror. If I'm going to Hasbro Studios Shorts to watch an Equestria Girls short, I don't want to see a trailer for a horror film in front of that. I'd much rather see the trailer for the Equestria Girls movie coming out. But instead, YouTube keeps throwing these horror film trailers at me that I don't want to see, and I can't even tell them, hey, don't show me this stuff. The reason I bring that up is because I find it so irritating that they're willing to put trailers for adult videos and movies on stuff that is for children. What YouTube needs to do, instead of telling us what we can and cannot do on our videos, on our channels, they need to start trying to put appropriate trailers on the appropriate videos. If someone is going out and they're actively looking up horror films and movies and videos that are about horror, that's where you should put those trailers for the horror films, because they're going to be reaching the right audience. But if you're putting them on kids stuff, those are kids videos. Those are PG videos, and you're trying to advertise something that's R-rated to a child. That is wrong, and I find it so infuriating that YouTube will allow horror and rated R films to have their trailers on videos that are for all audiences, which include younger kids. But at the same time, they're too afraid that children are going to see these videos, that the advertisers for these children's products and these family products and these all ages products are going to wind up on something that should be rated R, something that should be for adults only. And that is just so backhanded. That is my biggest problem with this. I mean, yes, I do follow some YouTubers. Like I mentioned, I follow 2 YouTubers that play Yandere Simulator. Their accounts would stand to lose their videos. Not their accounts, but their videos would stand to lose their monetization. Yandere Dev, who makes that game, could lose his monetization on his videos because it's an adult game, and the game is about killing all your rivals. But at the same time, it still affects me as a person who goes onto YouTube to find stuff to watch, and I don't want to see adult trailers when I'm going out looking up a video for Steven Universe. I don't want to see it. I can't tell YouTube I don't want to see it. I can't make an adult video and get upset if a children's video trailer plays on my channel, because it's just so backhanded. And and I'm sure everyone with at least a little bit of common sense has figured out the real reasoning behind this. YouTube wants to pick and choose which videos get monetized, which videos get their advertisers. And that's wrong. It's so wrong, and I cannot stand the fact that they are doing this. There are YouTubers out there who make a living off of YouTube. I mean, I go to work every day, almost every day, and I have paychecks coming in from somewhere else, partially because I don't make enough on YouTube to live. I don't even make enough on YouTube to go to the store and buy a candy bar. But there are other YouTubers on this channel who do these videos for a living. This is their job, and YouTube is making it so difficult for them to do their jobs. The really sad thing about this is that there are big YouTubers out there who do things that are on this list. They talk about controversial subjects, they swear, they don't promote drugs, but like, you know, they'll make dick jokes, for example. Sexual humor, that's, yeah. And, you know, YouTube could wind up losing a lot of these YouTubers, because if they're going to apply this to everybody, then they're going to lose PewDiePie, Nostalgia Critic, all those other YouTubers, Angry Joe, I Hate Everything. But no, I guarantee you, none of those channels that I just mentioned, or any of the other big name channels on YouTube, are going to be affected by this. They can be. And if YouTube wasn't so hypocritical, then they would be, but they're not. YouTube knows that these guys make big money. And the sad thing is that YouTube keeps making it more and more difficult for people who are new to YouTube to really get into YouTube. So that's about all I'm going to say. That was my little rant for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you look forward to my next Sun and Moon trailer video. Got other stuff coming out for this channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, it'll be monetized.